And this is the Metal Gut 666 here, bringing you a video about PC gaming. Now, and I do play on, PC. See, awesome. It's awesome. It's good, very good stuff. But we're going to talk about some misconceptions with PC gaming and a little bit more. Okay. So, number one biggest misconception about PC gaming is that you have to build like a top-of-the-line machine to run your PC gaming. That is not true at all. It's not. You can go to the fucking store, go buy yourself a $300 or $400 laptop, right? Now, of course, you got to look at the specs. You got to know a little bit about, be a little tech savvy. But you can play games. Even if you have an older PC, you can still play a lot of the older PC games on your PC. Whoa. Yeah, you're not going to be able to play, the newest of the new games, but there's a lot of games, especially if you've been just a console player your whole life, you never ventured into the world of PC gaming. There's a lot of great games, especially older games that you may have never played, you may have never heard of. Say for instance, System Shock 2 or System Shock 1. Amazing PC games. And pretty much most any PC will be able to run those games. Now, you may not be able to run at the highest resolution. Most PCs will be able to max it out. But you can still play it. You don't have to play PC games at the highest possible settings. How about The Witcher 1? Only on console. So good. Now of course, yes, The Witcher 2 is on, Xbox 360 and PC, and then The Witcher 3 is on, everything, on PS4, Xbox One, and PC, But there's a lot of really good games that you may have never played. Okay? You could also download Steam, right? GOG, okay? And you get free games. Free! Now, yes, with Steam, you're not going to be able to add, anybody, on your thing, unless, of course, you spend, I think it's like $5 or something like that, which is not very much. I mean, you can get a game. You can get a game for that price, so, what are you waiting for? I mean, there's a lot of really good free games on PC. TF2, a fucking awesome game, and pretty much most any PC is going to be able to run this game, no problem. There's so many good games with PC that are free, and then there's a lot of good games that that you maybe you played on console. You need to play it on PC. Left 4 Dead 2, a fine example of a game that's much better on PC than it is on console. So not only with the PC version of the game can you play the game, it's cool. But there's also tons and tons of mods for that. Yeah, there's tons. How would you like to go through Left 4 Dead 2, right? And your partner is Deadpool. Yeah, you can do that. Oh, you don't want to feel like fighting zombies today? Oh, let's fight Teletubbies. Dun, da, da, da. You can do that. There's a mod for that. You want to fight Xenomorphs in Left 4 Dead 2? No problem. Go. You want to have fucking Cannibal Corpse playing, comes up when a certain monster comes on the screen. That's on there. They have that mod. There's so many things that mods, extend the life of a game, There's so many cool mods out there. It's so much shit, One that I found really funny, is with Serious Sam 3. And they have these monsters And you would have to see it in order for it to really be hilarious. They have monster. There's like a Cyclops monster, and there's one eye. But then they have a monocle and a top hat on. It's hilarious looking. It's cool. And then another cool mod for Serious Sam 3 is the chocolate mod, which is also in Left 4 Dead 2. Is also in a ton of games. So there's a kamikaze guy, right? And he just comes at you. He's got 2 bombs in his hand. And he goes, ah! And, just comes running at you, to kill you. But with the chocolate mod, instead of him going, ah! He screams out, he goes, and it's got the head, I do believe it's from SpongeBob. I'm not, I think so. I'm not 100% sure that's where it comes from, but I'm not that sure, so I'll say 99.9% sure. It comes from SpongeBob, and it's got this fish head, from the cartoon. He comes at you, he goes, chocolate! And then you shoot him, he goes, chocolate? Chocolate! It's hilarious, just little things like that, and how, you can make brand new games. People have modded, they made brand new games out of thing, and a lot of games have come from mods, like Counter-Strike. Counter-Strikes come from a mod, that was done in the game. They're so cool. Mods are so fucking awesome. You'd have no idea. I know some console guys are like, well, we don't care about mods, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. You don't care about mods, but they're a very cool thing to have. I mean, wouldn't you rather have more options? Now, I want to talk about one big misconception that, a lot of people have with PC. They think everybody that just plays PC just pirates games. That's it. That is not true. Actually, majority of people do not pirate games on PC. Is it very easier to, pirate games on PC? Absolutely. With consoles, it does take a little bit of work, but you can do it on consoles as well. So don't tell me you can't do it on consoles. I know for a fact you can. And on some, it's not very difficult, especially with like the PS2. The PS2, I could mod your PS2 as long as it's a slim. I could mod it. Takes me less than 5 minutes. Some 10 minutes tops to mod your console. And you could play burnt copies of PS1 games. Yeah. The Xbox 360, you can mod it. Play whatever you want. You fucking play burnt games on that. The Xbox One, you could burn games to the console. And you could actually install emulators on there. My PSP, I fucking sit down. I play NES on my fucking PSP. I play SNES. I play Sega Genesis on my PSP. So yeah, you can mod, you can pirate games on there, But getting back to pirating and stuff like that, I really feel like the reason why a lot of developers aren't putting the time and the effort into the PC version of the game is not because it's the console holding it back. I really don't think that. Maybe that's probably part of the reason, but I think the biggest one is the misconception that everybody pirates games, and that you can't make money on on PC. I really think that's the real reason why. But of course, that's my opinion, And, PC, there's a lot of people playing PC, And there's no real reason to, basically to, pirate games anymore. There's really not. Especially with something like Steam and GOG, There's really not a reason to. And especially with having, so many outlets to go check out, what a game looks like, especially on YouTube, There's so many ways, to check it out, to see if the game's for you. I'm pretty sure most people have pirated a game or two in their life, and that's okay, But the only time I feel like it's okay to pirate a game is if you actually legitimately are just trying it out. That's it. Okay? Then I feel like it's okay. If you are, and you say, you know what, I like this game. Uninstall the pirated version. Let me go buy the real fucking game. And then you go buy the real game from, wherever you buy games from. Then I'd say that's okay. If that's what people are doing. But some people are not doing it like that, If everybody did it like that, I think they would put more effort into the PC port of the game, when they have multi-plat games, So, and a lot of developers want to get lazy because of that, because they make a fuck ton more money on the console than they do on the PC, Yeah. So, anyways, that's all I really had to say about it. Anyways, this is the Metal God 666 here. Sign up, tell you guys keep it metal, and I'm out.